It seems like there are 100 new games to play every day, some that look amazing, but not everyone has money to buy these games, especially the brand new ones nowadays which are $50 and $60. But a lot of free games are available nowadays and they're super high quality too. So in this video I'll be showing you the top 10 amazing free to play games that you can play right now on Steam without spending a single penny. This isn't another one of those lists with only first person shooters on them, because I know you're tired of those. There are some different types of games in here and there's something in here for everyone, and I do these lists every single month, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on them. Now let's begin. Number 10, Farm Defense. Just like Plants vs Zombies, this game throws increasingly difficult enemies against you in a wave-based system. This tower defense game gives you the role of defending your farm against an onslaught of 40 difficult waves. This is a skill-based game featuring random elements where you have to use your brain to beat the RNG system in solo or multiplayer with up to 8 people cooperatively. As you play, the difficulty will increase and you can unlock different levels to play. The market lets you sell acquired resources and items, with shop prices changing after each wave. There's also some difficult bosses after a certain series of rounds to make things get that much tougher. Number 9, the complex found footage. Halloween just passed, so I thought I'd throw in a horror game for you into the lineup to stick with the theme. The complex throws you into the dark fictional world of the backrooms through the lens of a camera via VHS footage. The world has an immersive story as you explore the dreamlike complex with PS1 style graphics, the best kind of horror games. It might be a walking simulator, but it's gripping and you'll explore a strange mythical world in this game. Number 8, Hamster Playground. This game reminds me of another free to play game called Transform Ice that we'd play way back in school. Hamster Playground is a super cute game where you can have virtual hamster pets that you can put through challenges in mazes or train them in hamster wheels or to ride skateboards and races. It's a fun game with a lot of rewards and it's great for younger players or lover of pets. It reminds me a lot of my childhood. There are also some multiplayer modes though, which lets you compete with other players online or with up to 4 players locally. You train up your hamster's abilities to compete at a higher level, and you can expand up their house with different furniture and decorations, just like in Club Penguin or Habbo Hotel. It reminds me of a lot of those old school web games, and that's a good thing because those just went out of fashion and we need them back. You name your pet hamster and then you choose from over 100 cosmetic items to customize them. Number 7, Guild Wars 2. One of the most highly appraised MMORPGs, Guild Wars 2 is now actually on Steam. It's a game featuring fast-paced action combat, rich character customization, and no subscription fee as a requirement. Guild Wars 2 is set in a vast open world, perfect for those looking for exploration and the discovery of cool things across their adventures. There's different playstyles you can take on in this game, with different classes offering a variety of opportunities, and you're also not forced to band up or party up with other players to actually make progress, something World of Warcraft is infamous for. You can also expect players versus player or player versus environment gameplay in here, so you can really enjoy a lot of different content when playing. Number 6, Warlocks Quarry. This classical looking game reminds me of some of the Elder Scrolls titles in terms of how it is visually. This game is all about the themes of looting, exploring, and fighting enemies, and making use of base building as you progress in the world. The game features a world with a fully destructible environment where you can use its rich resources to build out new structures. There are a large number of creatures and species you can fight and acquire loot from. You'll need to make use of torches and enchantments to illuminate your weapons at night time. There's a day and night cycle, so it's inevitable. Experience gained from combat lets you level up your weapons and gear to be of a higher tier. Finding seeds lets you plant them to grow crops and crossbreed them for more exotic species. You can also use such ingredients to then brew powerful potions, which are useful to explore the chasms and underground structures of the world where you'll be mining in. Number 5, A.W.O.L. Sporting old style graphics typical of games like Quake or Doom, this game actually uses the same engine as Duke Nukem 3D and Ion Fury, and it puts you in the shoes of a special forces soldier called Dwayne Allen, no I'm not talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who is searching for their CO who's gone AWOL, absent without leave. This first person shooter lets you command your squad to aid you in combat against intelligent enemies with sophisticated AI. Don't let the graphics fool you here, who will make use of cover, hide, and ambush you across the 9 individually built maps. This game has an old school sprite style to its art, and you can make use of different playstyles to complete it. Number 4, Escape Memoirs Mini Stories. This game bases itself around escape rooms in a cooperative puzzle solving scenario, where you push your mind to its limits to overcome the challenges you face in game. Supporting up to 1 to 5 players, you have to face sticky situations situations, such as in the jail breakout mode, where you play as a thief who's ended up in jail, making use of surrounded obstacles and objects to find your way out. Counter-Strike Source jail mode, anyone? Number 3, Oxygen First Breath. Now, this is free, but it's a free or demo version of the main Oxygen game, letting you play around the first 50 in-game days or so. This game is all about building up a city around the Oxygen Center to allow for survival in a post-apocalyptic world of the future. The world is under the constant looming threat of dangerous droughts and frosts and natural disasters. After natural disaster put humanity on the verge of extinction, the few hundred that survived utilized oxygen from electrolysis of underground water, creating an oxygen zone. The idea is to build a civilization for sustenance of people's most basic needs, feeding them and researching to upgrade your settlement to overcome natural problems that the world throws at you. Number 2, Bakso Simulator. Do you want to open your own meatball restaurant and reach insane levels of success in the food industry? I thought not. Well, you can do that in this game anyway, and I don't know why. Your goal is to create the most profitable and successful bakso business in the world, in a world of low-poly people. Create Indonesian meatballs and dish them up as you construct your own restaurant entirely from the ground up, befriending folks of the town and doing quests along the way to try to reach long-term success. If you have too much free time, I guess you could play this, and this is for you. And don't ask why I put this at number 2, because I don't know either. Number 1, Super People. The latest Battle Royale title, Super People, switches up the genre by putting a spin on things in a similar way to how Apex Legends originally did it. One game that I find this game to be likened to perhaps the most. In this game, you play as a super soldier that each has a unique skill that allows them to play differently on the battlefield. As your character progresses and reaches their full strength, you can use your ultimate skill in conjunction with your other skills to dominate on the different rounds of the game that require a variety of strategies and skill paths to conquer. Across the map, you'll pick up different materials that are scattered throughout as you craft them into firearms and high-grade gear. This offers unique options for farming. This game has a similar core to Apex, but the vast environments in the game are very large scale and they're more reminiscent of PUBG. The same that can be said for its third-person camera perspective during gameplay. So think of this game as an Apex PUBG crossover, which is honestly just something refreshing and entirely new, because both those games have really great things about them. If you found a game you liked from this video or you enjoyed it, smash the like button and subscribe, and tell me in the comments below your favorite game from this video, or a different free-to-play game that you think I should have featured. Check out the new merch linked in the description to support the channel, and make sure to subscribe because I do a video like this every single month showing you the newest free-to-play games and the best ones so you can save time searching for them yourself. Thanks for watching.